Echo Tips podcast listeners. I'm David Ward. This week's topic is going to be Prime Video on your Amazon Echo show. We're going to be talking about that, and we're going to think of this kind of as episode part 1. Because there's a lot to talk about. But before we get into the details of playing video on your Amazon Echo, we're going to go to a brief message about our podcast, and then we'll be right back. This episode is brought to you by the New Vision program at Goodwill. We're also grateful for the kind use of WVTF Studios. New Vision is a program of Goodwill that provides information services and assistive technology training to individuals with visual impairments living in Southwest Virginia. Goodwill Industries of the Valleys is a nonprofit organization serving the New River, Roanoke, and Shenandoah Valleys of Virginia. Goodwill's mission services help individuals with disabilities and disadvantages to get back to work and gain greater independence. These shows are provided for educational purposes. This podcast may not be retransmitted, sold, or reproduced without written permission from New Vision. Hello, welcome back. As I mentioned earlier, this week's episode is going to be dealing with Prime Video and playing that on your Amazon Echo, namely the Echoes with a screen, like the Echo Show line of devices. If you're listening to our podcast for the first time, though, my name is David Ward, and it's good to have you with us here this week. And if you're listening again, well, we're welcoming you back as well. So this episode is very particular to those who might be thinking about getting an Echo with a screen on it, or who already have an Amazon Echo with a screen. In our previous episode, we kind of talked about the demarcation between the two, and one of them is the ability to play video content. And so we're going to talk about that a little bit today. But if you have an Echo there, it might be good to shut her ears off so that I can demonstrate this without triggering your Amazon Echo at home, especially if you're listening to this tutorial on that Echo. So I'll just give you a second to do that. You're looking for a button on the top of the Echo that has a silhouetted microphone with a slash through it. You'll press that, and that will shut her ears off. It'll turn the ring red on top. Or if you have an Echo Show or one with a screen, a button on the top, similar thing, press that, it'll shut her ears off and put a red bar at the bottom of the screen. And that way, when I'm doing the demonstration, I'm not triggering your Echo at home. So I'll just give you a second to do that. And if you need to, you can always pause this podcast and come back and resume. Okay? All right, so let's press on. So I got my Echo Show here in studio. This is the 10-inch model. And it's linked up to a account we use in the classroom environment to demonstrate to students and things. So here's one thing I can do. I can pull up video content on my library, maybe shows or programs that have been purchased or documentaries we would use in the classroom or the like. So let's give an example. Alexa, show me my video library.
Here is your video library.
Okay, so now on the screen it shows a number of thumbnails with the videos. Now, if I was visually impaired, as some of my students are, you could actually zoom in on that using the zoom gestures. Or you could even, if you have the screen reader turned on, you could run your finger over it and it would read out the thumbnails title of the shows, maybe the episode number, the length of the show, along with the play button that's associated with each one of these. Now, verbally, I can control these, and I could simply name the tile that I want to play. I could say, A Lady, play number 4, and the show would engage, and it would play that episode. Okay. Additionally, I can access my watch list, which is maybe a list of shows I'm thinking about watching. So I could say, Alexa, show me my watch list.
Here is your watch list.
Okay, now similarly, it has tiles up, same as before, but now this is a list of shows maybe I haven't purchased or I'm thinking about watching. They could be shows that that are free to watch on Prime. I just haven't watched them yet. So, for example, I could say, Alexa, play 1.
Here's Thunderbirds Are!Go Season 1, Episode 3.
Okay, it's Thunderbirds, the cartoon. Yeah, I know some kids who like to watch this. So there you go. Uh-oh. They're in a rocket ship or something. Oh. It's got good sounds. Alexa, stop. Alexa, go home. So I stopped the video, and then I just told her to go back to the main home screen. That's another unique feature with the screen devices. Let's say I just wanted to play a particular TV show, especially if it was in the Prime catalog or one I already owned. This is an old-timey black and white Prime show, so I could just play this. Alexa, show me Andy Griffith Show.
Here's what I found.
So it shows me tiles up here, and if I say, Alexa, play number 2.
Here's Andy Griffith Show Season 3, Episode 1.
Alexa,
The Andy Griffith Show.
Stop.
Starring Andy Griffith.
Alexa, go home. Now, you might be wondering why I'm saying go home. There was a little bug yesterday or it might not be a bug, it might be an engineering thing, where it auto resumes after a certain period of time, so I don't want to do that while we're in the middle of this demonstration. Now, you could, of course, obviously say just play Andy Griffith Show video or play Andy Griffith Show on Amazon. I'm pretty sure all of those kind of phrases would work, and you wouldn't have to go through the whole tile thing like I've been kind of doing. But like I said, there's a lot to this, and next time we'll talk about part 2 of playing Prime Video on your Amazon Echo. But until that time, it's time to turn your microphone back on, start practicing some of the many things that you've learned. And I'm David Ward for the New Vision program, signing off. We thank you for listening.
Thanks, Dave. In conclusion, let me tell you a thing or two. This episode is brought to you by New Vision at Goodwill Industries of the Valleys, and it is also made possible in part by a grant from Community Foundation serving Western Virginia. And there's more. We're also grateful for the kind use of WVTF Studios. New Vision is a program of Goodwill that provides information services and assistive technology training to individuals with visual impairments living in Southwest Virginia. For more information, check out our website at goodwillvalleys.com/newvision. With no spaces. Goodwill Industries of the Valleys is a non-profit organization serving the New River, Roanoke, and Shenandoah Valleys of Virginia. Goodwill's mission programs help individuals with disabilities and disadvantages to get back to work and gain greater independence. These shows are provided for educational purposes. This podcast may not be retransmitted, sold, or reproduced without written permission from New Vision. Thanks for listening.